Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another podcast episode on the Phillies YouTube channel. Today, we got a very spicy episode. We're going to be talking about potential Mule Kick tier leaks or tier scale upgrade leaks. Our opinions on MAUER. Is MAUER or Toten going to be a good map? Maybe it'll be, the next big thing. And just a lot more things here and there with the skills and the health caps and everything like that. Obviously, as always, I am joined by my good co-host slash friend, Meme Wave.
Heyo.
Slash. But yeah, if you're new here somehow, be sure to subscribe as always. Be sure to drop a like on the video slash podcast. I keep saying slash just because that does let us know if we should keep doing these, and we'll probably keep doing them because there's obviously a lot of stuff to talk about now, especially with MAUER du Toten. Uh, so the first thing I guess is, what is your opinion on the most recent trailer?
Very spicy, very action-packed. Raptor 1 is alive. I screamed when I saw him. Not really, but I did. He's
Yeah,
alive.
I,
He's well.
I did that live stream with it, and honestly, like, okay, so here are my first opinions when I first watched it, and still to this day. It reminds me a lot of Shaolin Shuffle, which kind of worries me. The main reason it worries me is because Shaolin Shuffle is not a good map. I don't know if you guys who are watching it ever played it, but it's just not a good map that I want to really experience. It's mainly because of the city setting, because of all the fire, the debris, and I know that Shaolin Shuffle is based in New York, and obviously MAUER is in Berlin, different time. Well, actually, I think it's actually around the same times, but it's just, I don't know, just a little thought that I had in my head that I wanted to clear up straight away. Is it reminds me a lot of Shaolin Shuffle. Does
I
it?
think it's like Shaolin, but just like in looks alone. I don't think it's gonna be similar in quality.
I hope not. Or wait, yeah, that's the one. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like there's a lot of the coloring that they use, the vibes of the map. It's very much like how Shaolin was presented.
Mm-hmm.
Because Shaolin did have like some destroyed stuff in his but I don't think to the extent of which this trailer has.
Yeah,
And
and
also, there's like
the
this
underground.
huge underground
Yeah,
section. This looks huge.
probably the best area to train, unless like one of the buildings. Because if you look at they keep showing this one main area, and I feel like that'll be only area that will be able to go outside from the pictures to just the trailer non-stop showing where the pack-a-punch is and like that huge debris in the middle and that tower. So I feel like that's going to be one of the only main areas we'll be able to walk around, which is a bit of a shame. But one other thing is, like, do you still think Kino could be a part of it? Because we're literally beside Kino from the rumors and stuff and the
I
location.
I think at most we could go inside like the starting room. I think that's about it. I
I,
don't
f-
think they're going to incorporate a lot of it into it. Maybe we might even be like the back streets of it, but that's about it.
I think they're still like hiding some stuff because they did like release a blog post that we're gonna talk about, or it was in a tweet. They basically said the trailer is only like a small bit of what's coming in this map. So I don't
Okay.
know if they mean with map locations and stuff. They just mean, I think, content wise with the map itself. Like there's gonna be probably more to do. Uh Obviously with the wonder weapons, we didn't see two other variations. We didn't even see like fully the two versions that we did to their fullest. Of course I have to stutter now. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about. I'm trying to think. God, we should have went with a better approach to this podcast. But yeah, basically. So Kravchenko. Let's talk about story, I guess. Big
He
Chad
tortured
Kravchenko.
Raptor 1. He's a bitch in my eyes.
Exactly. As of the time that we're recording it, which is the 9th of July, I'm hoping this will go up on the 10th, which is the Saturday, like when you're watching this, if you are watching this, listening to it. And they just released a teaser, actually, where they kind of, I don't know if it's just Treyarch changing up some of the intel and some of the teasers and things like that to make us love Raptor 1 even more. It's funny how it all just became like this big, huge meme with our boy, but they're going with it because they even replied to a tweet. What did they say? Uh, Bring our boy home, and it's just like a meme of a cat. You know, that cat kind of smiling, not really, with like a hat and just saluting.
Uh,
So they're just going with it, and I love that. But Kravchenko, Big Chad, is setting us up with a job, which is interesting. I don't know if we knew about this last podcast. I think we did.
I mean,
Um,
we suspected it, I think.
yeah, we recorded that last week just before Mule Kick actually got announced, but we were like, oh,
Yeah.
double tap next perk 100%.
It's double tap. Why would they ever add it's not double tap with the health as there is,
Hey,
that'd be
everybody,
crazy not to add it. And look what they did.
double
They
tap
heard the
100%.
podcast and they said, you know what? No.
Yeah, double tap 100% though, like 1 billion%. Definitely not trying to lie to you. What
Oh
was
no, no.
what was one of the biggest things in the trailer? I think I should have rewatched it beforehand. I can think of really big things, but I'm trying to think beforehand. Obviously, we have the like portal zombies, whatever they are. Um, what do you think they are actually? Do you think they'll just like appear when you turn on power?
Like the ones like levitating in a
Yeah,
circle.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I imagine that's going to be like a big step in the Easter egg more than just being present in the map. I feel like
I
you're going to have
think
to get a few steps to get to that part.
I doubt they'd show us that. I think that's activating Pack a Punch. You're gonna have to walk up to Pack a Punch with those floating zombies. You probably go up to do something, and then the big Chad. Well, he's not big, but this weird Chad spawns in, and he's like, "Well, it's time for you to die." And it's basically like a lockdown in a way. I think that's gonna how it's
Could
behave.
be.
But yeah,
I think that's very possible.
also him in general, like he does not look like anything from zombies. Do you think
I
he's the accursed one, like the big Chad boss of zombies, the
do
one
I
that controls them all?
I'm not sure.
I don't think he is.
I I we gotta look at him because if there's one detail about him that I think there is, then I
See,
think he is.
he's wearing like human clothes. Like he just looks like a zombie. You know, he's not like a mangler where they wear like armor and stuff. He's not a
Yeah,
mimic that's just covered in flesh and just ugly. He's
he looks like
wearing.
he was just a guy.
He's a Grim Reaper looking dude. You know, it's
Yeah, he looks
cool.
like he was a guy first who went in there and got messed up.
Do you think it could maybe be Eddie? I know we're looking a lot into it, but maybe.
I don't think I don't think there's enough hints for us to definitively say that. I think this could be I don't think it's gonna be like a one-off boss. I
Yeah.
think this is gonna be like the new Megaton or the new mimic of this map.
Well, yeah,
Is
there.
gonna be this character.
I'm pretty sure that too. Basically, in one of the parts of the trailer, just before you actually see the gameplay of the first part of the Wonder Weapon, like the first scene, you can actually see him floating towards you. So you will most likely be killing him. So
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know if he'll only spawn at that time, and then most likely he will be. I hope he's not the actual boss, because
I don't think so.
I didn't want them to show us the actual boss fight like they did with Orda. Because, like, the Tempest or the Legion boss fight, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a ginormous Tempest to fight, you know? But
Yeah.
I hope at least he'll be a ginormous Grim Reaper, you know? I don't want them
No,
to just be
I
the.
don't think this is gonna be the boss fight guy. I think
Because then
while
it.
I like the design, it seems a bit too I don't know, it seems a bit too
Human.
simple
It's just
for
too
it to be
normal. It's cool. I think I'd prefer for him to be an operator looking dude like that. But I don't think I don't know. And that's another thing that makes me think of him being the Rat King from Shout and Shuffle because he kind of just looks like him. It's just like a normal human in an outfit trying to kill you. You know, it's weird.
but he has like long ass fingers and
Yeah,
everything. Like he's definitely been transformed a bit.
mimic fingers and like a weird ass ghost skull face. That's why I think they were just going for a Grim Reaper look. It's cool. I'll give it to them. It's
Oh no, it
badass.
is very cool design.
But I just don't know if I'd like for him to be the boss. I think
I
I'd
I
be
I think he'll just be like
an elite or a special
yeah.
zombie. Hmm.
I feel like he's an elite.
But we also have the Panzer. Oh my god.
It could be like how you have the Manglers and the Mimic, except this time maybe he's like a glass cannon elite where he does a lot of damage, but he's very weak.
So like the Orda, I guess you could say. That only
Kind
spawns
of.
in every so often.
Yeah, like he can be easy to take down if you have the right stuff, but he does a lot of damage.
Dude,
So like he becomes a focus.
I'm not looking forward to the Panzers though. This map looks
Uh,
tiny, and for Panzers on it,
I can't wait to shoot a Panzer and see him leap at me across the map.
I love those from Outbreak.
From Outbreak. Just you dink him like 400
Ah.
meters away. He leaps right towards you in a second.
I saw like a TikTok of just like your friend gets knocked on the across the map and then it just cuts and it's like, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. That song and it just like zooms in on like a little outline of the Panzer freaking floating over to you. That was, I think, back when they were actually just broken and they just flew across the whole map to you.
They still do.
Not as much. They used to just literally go through the whole map. Now they have to be at a
Okay.
certain range. I
Whee.
was told in one of my streams. I don't
Oh,
remember
a
by
certain
who.
range. Okay.
I'm sorry. Somebody told me, but I don't remember exactly who. But yeah, the
David Von der Haar in the chat. Poggers.
I had an actual dev in my thing. I don't know if I told you. I don't know if it was 100% true, but they knew what they were on about. So
Okay.
yeah, they were
Did you
talking.
ask him to tell you about the new
I
intel?
I didn't. I should have actually. I was just kind of
You should have
bamboozled. I
asked him
was.
to explain who this
Oh,
fucking
but
Grim Reaper looking ass is.
this was back when I was doing my what was I actually doing? I think it was the highest round possible versus Legion. Well, round 15 versus Legion, and I of course fell out of the map on round 14. Actual pain. Oh, that was a horrible game. But yeah, he was or she, and they said that they worked on Golova, and then we talked a bit about coding. So that's why I was kind of like, maybe this person is legit.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. What else was in the trailer that we have to mention apart from the big one, the mule kick and stuff? The wonder weapons, I guess. What's your opinion on the wonder weapons?
It won. I'm interested to see how because there's the ball thing that you can like eject out the gun,
Yeah,
and it's kind of like a floating centrifuge. I imagine it's gonna be like the sword ability from Shadows, like once you upgrade it,
yeah.
and like it's like a sword that I imagine like it's a sword that follows you around and kills zombies. I imagine it's gonna be like that, where it's like you eject it out and it just starts killing zombies for you.
I actually didn't think of it that way. Yeah, okay. I'm actually looking at the blueprint of all the variants. Yeah, it's in every single one. Okay, that's interesting. I never thought of it that way.
And the variants, I feel like,
So we saw the first one, which they showed, which seems like it's the basic one. And then we saw the
yeah,
kind of like people are calling it Thunder Gun. I don't see how they can call it a Thunder Gun.
I think it looks like it's based off of the Mangler thing.
I
I want to say.
guess, but it just kind of it's like a gauntlet on Ancient Evil, which does the exact same thing where you shoot it and then it like goes to the zombies itself. I'm looking actually at the blueprints and every single one seems like they're called CRBRS or people like to call it the Cerberus because you know of the three heads and stuff. Uh, but they have a second different name. It's interesting, but they're all crossed out, you know, to classified information. Um, so it's a fully automatic handgun, fires lethal energy blasts. We kind of got to see that, I guess. Copycat companion sphere provides synchronized support fire. Yeah, so it is like. Also, that's what they meant.
Synchronized support fire.
So if you shoot, it
Okay.
shoots. Ah. So
Okay.
it just shoots two bullets at the same time then, or even
So
multiple.
maybe.
Oh, that's cool. I actually never see, man. This is why we do these podcasts
Okay, so
because
it's
it's cool.
a bit different from the sword things because I know the sword was independent once you unleashed it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
it would
yeah,
just kill
yeah, yeah.
zombies in its own right.
I think I like this as well though.
I no, I like this. I like how it's synchronized. So maybe it's just like it's double the firepower. Maybe it might cost you a bit more ammo, but like say maybe it does more damage than the regular bullets.
It reminds me, and I know we talked about this last night, guy. People who are watching, we spoke about this already, but it reminds me of the Cell 3 cauterizer from Advanced Warfare. Nearly said World at War for some odd reason. It looks a lot like it.
Um,
The like kind of futuristic style to it.
it does. I was thinking more of the zombies in Spaceland wonder weapons,
That too,
personally.
but just the white one, I guess. I wouldn't really think of the other ones. But in a way, yeah. I find it funny because like I'm looking at the blueprint right now, and like the first three, like the basic, the two that we got to see in the trailer, and then the like kind of longer version, they seem like well that makes sense. And then you go into the like whatever that long ass LMG looking thing is.
Yeah, one looks like it turns into like an assault rifle or an SMG.
It just looks like a ginormous light machine gun, basically. It looks like that one from Black Ops 3 that like prints the bullets for you. I guess in a way you could say.
Really? I wasn't thinking it was an LMG. I was thinking more SMG or like assault
Dude,
rifle.
it's huge. Look at the
Is it?
comparison to the pistols are zoomed in. That's the thing.
Yeah, like I see like the pistol.
No, that's an actual huge gun because I think it's called the stock at the back. Like that just looks like an actual. I don't know, man. I'm holding it right now. See if we had face cams and everything, you could see what I'm doing. But we're kind of a scuffed podcast, talk show, whatever you want to call it.
Lol.
But
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see that being that could be an assault rifle, I'm thinking, because it reminds me of the way it looks, especially with the top bit. It looks a lot like the M16,
yeah,
like until you get to the barrel.
yeah, whatever that barrel. It's
That barrel, that's like fucking wacky as shit.
but it's made by Requiem, which is interesting because we've had a German, which is the DIE built weapon. We've had Russian, which is the Reike, and now we have
Is this
American,
built by Requiem though? I
Authors of
don't
Requiem.
think it is. No, but I think that I
Everybody
don't
in the
think so.
community
Is it?
agrees, and it also has Requiem things at the bottom left, plus American, I
Oh, true.
think.
Never mind. Okay, I was thinking this was
Approved by
just
we don't know who, but
okay. I think that's the director of it. They've been very elusive
they've
about
been
who the director
very.
of Requiem is.
It has to be someone big. It has to be someone big.
Well, no, usually it's just that kind of stuff. Because like
They've
I
been
don't
too
know.
secret about it. They've just been too secret.
True. Yeah,
It's
like in all the
sus as
things he's
hell.
crossed out.
And obviously, the first person that we think of is Eddie, but I don't think we'll ever see him. Like, how do you do that, Treyarch? How do you do that? Where you continue the story from, and then, I don't know.
How Samantha never brought him up?
I don't know, man.
You would think that she'd still like stay in contact with him.
I don't know, man. I just want Rick Robert. So
See,
yeah,
I'm
though.
thinking if Requiem have made this, how is it in the map? Is what I'm thinking. Do you think we have to build
Well,
this?
I guess the next
Well, I
thing that we can
assume.
talk about is how is our boy Klaus in the map? Well, Requiem sent him into the map, and he got very beat up on the way, like a whole nother level
Oh
of beat
yeah,
up. I'm so excited for him though. He's so
yeah,
cool.
because it's a Berlin
Klaus.
safe house. So maybe after like the cut, like maybe in maybe the interrogation thing where we're told we have to fight to basically save Raptor One. Maybe we meet up with Requiem just after that
Do you
because it says
th-
that they deliver him to a Berlin safe house.
do you think we'll be talking to Requiem or to Omega? To the like microphone stuff,
I think both. I think we will be on both.
like behind, let's say Omega's back, will be secretly still with Requiem.
Yeah, I
Interesting.
do think so. I think we'll be hearing dialogue from both, but it could be a case like with the Samantha thing. It's like this time it's Weaver being like, "Oh, we're on a secure channel."
Or do you think they'll team up? Maybe.
I don't see unless
Maybe.
what's unless Valentina's thing poses so much of a threat.
I think it is. Like, dude, she unleashed a zombie and like a weird Grim Reaper dude and panzers. And we didn't even talk about the red crystal pest dog round looking things. Uh, she's causing chaos, basically.
I don't think they're going to be. I think if anything, they'd be teaming a fourth man. In all honesty,
Wait, say that again? What?
I think honestly this would be the map where it goes to hell,
Ye-
and like
Oh.
Omega and Raccoon are working separately to stop it, and then the next map is when they come together.
Well, I mean, Omega is, threatening us if we don't take down Valentina. Raptor 1, our boy will bleed out slash die. I won't let that
Yeah,
happen.
yeah, that's one thing they're not working together. I don't think they're working together. They'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking kill your guy. By the way,
Yeah, I guess. But I guess read off some of the funnier bits of Klaus is highly irritable, still lashes out violently if provoked or when feeling self conscious, prone to mood swings, resulting in increase of unsolicited opinions and complaints when bored. Sometimes Klaus' train of thought verges on existential crisis. Advice: don't let Klaus be alone in his thoughts for too long. Do not hug, handshake, or high five Klaus, as he has no concept of human fragility. This is just Ted. This is just the Ted
This sounds like
personality.
Ted 2.0.
It's Civil Protector from Shadows of Evil, the kind of, just lifeless, just comes in, protects you, revives you. Is kind of annoying sometimes
Yeah.
because he ends the round if you don't want it to. Mix with just Ted, the Ted personality. But it sucks because I think it would have just been way better if Nolan North voiced Klaus. It would have just been mwah, just the cherry on top. But then everybody would be like, "Ooh, Ted, it's Ted, but in Klaus's body." What did Ted stand for?
Oh, oh.
Okay, moving on.
I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I wouldn't know the.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Guys, Meme Wave is a disappointment. Just remember that. All hate is going towards Meme Wave. all my
No.
all my homies hate Meme Wave. So we talked about Klaus. We talked about the Wonder Weapons. We talked about the bosses. Kind of. We still have to get onto one more. Ziplining.
Zipline, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be like what was the
I think it's just one zipline though.
I think it was last time was Tag was there was the I can't speak.
Yes, yes,
Tag
yes,
was the
yes,
last
yes,
time there
yes,
was zip
yes.
lines. So
Yes.
I feel like it's doing these similar.
Do you think it'll do you think it'll be like Zetsubo where it's like you have to activate at the perfect time or your friend just
Oh, God,
loses
there's a thing where it's like
everything?
you have to land on a certain building.
Oh god. As on a
Oh,
certain car. If you don't land it, you're dead.
oh no, Liz, no.
No, I think it'll just be like a way of getting from one rooftop to another. And I really like that you go through the O in the sign. It's pretty cool. Huge props track. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Frick off fly. Of course, when we start freaking recording, there's a fly in my room that won't leave me alone. Um. Ooh, also, you know that watchtower in the trailer, the one with the green lights.
Yes,
Do you think that's a trap?
yes.
That's so interesting because we haven't seen traps in this game yet, and like, I'll say it now. I think Mule Kick could also be behaved as a trap because of the fact that it shoots. We'll also get onto that later. But then this tower that seems to turn green lights, and then there's things shooting from the top of it. So I wonder if that'll be like a thing you can activate, or will it be like, let's say, in the lockdown? What are they called? Those rounds in Firebase Z where the sentry turrets just start shooting by themselves. Do you think it'll be also maybe
Oh, what
that
is it
kind of a
called?
situation? They're called something rounds. Holdout rounds? No, that's outbreak.
Uh,
Frick off, fly, man.
oh,
Okay, doesn't matter.
I think it's gonna be like the sniper tower in Mob,
Okay.
and I don't think it attracted zombies. Correct me if I'm wrong, because it was near the docks in BO2, and it was sniper tower. You pay for it, and basically it would just start sniping zombies randomly. I don't think it attracted them like this light is going to do.
I think
So I
it
think
does
that's a
though. It
plus.
turns like green and the zombies
Oh, I
run
think
towards it.
it like attract the zombies. I think it would just shoot randomly.
Oh well, yeah.
So
Oh,
I think attract them would be a big. It would be a big step up. Yeah, I can't speak.
it's
Oh my god.
it's
Ugh.
cool that we have a trap in the game though.
I
Like
think there's going to
either
be more. I can definitely see one of those trains down there being a trap
it's
in
interesting.
that underground.
Oh yeah, actually, we should talk about that. So I think those trains will just be going left and right by themselves. You can also see a
I
bit of blue purple effect, which I'm pretty sure is going to behave like the thing on Outbreak, where you can't leave the zone, or you'll take damage. But I
yeah.
think getting to power, you know, the way they showed it, you can get stuck in between, and you're gonna have to wait. And also,
Yeah, that was my favorite part where like the guy gets caught and he turns around, the zombies are there.
do you think you can get like stuck Or no, actually no. Do you think you down instantly? So if you get hit, you just die straight away?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like no
There's gonna
resin?
be no like
Not like
you're
the. I know
oh, do you mean
you
like
get.
die out instantly or like just go
Yeah,
down?
like you bleed out everything at once. So if you get
Oh,
hit,
I don't
gonzo.
think so, but I could definitely see it happening. I
Because
see it just
like
being like
you do get
you just die
hit.
instantly.
You do get hit by a train. But then again, if you look at Origins, you do get stepped on by a freaking robot and you still live. So
I could see it just being you just get downed. I don't think they'd make you die instantly. Now they could change it, but I that's what I see. I think it's just you'll be downed instantly.
it's pretty cool. It's a bit of a, excuse me, a bit of tension.
I imagine like it would be a good training area where it's like high risk, high reward.
What? Down in the where the trains are going? What the hell?
Honestly, yeah, I could picture it just being a cool training thing where it's like high risk, high reward. It's a really good training thing. Gotta make sure you don't get your ass smacked by a train every
Oh,
once in a while, you know?
I think better area to train is the one where there's no train bits on it because it looks way open in those areas, like around where Mule Kick is.
Nah,
But a classic power switch is also back. Let's hecking go.
I
Like we
can't
haven't.
wait to see a streamer like on a high round. He's training in the train section. He just gets smacked by one and ends the game.
He
That's
gets
definitely
hit,
gonna happen.
but you get knocked by it, and it just like pushes you as well, so you get kicked out of the zone.
It just takes you out of it.
It's like a chopper gunner, just never like lets you go back, and you just fly off of the map.
Oh my god.
Something that we actually didn't talk about is the other kind of lethal tactical variant that is actually confirmed in a blog post. You know, the
Ooh.
new Gershes, the LT-53 Casimir, which is made by Omega this time because it has an Omega symbol, and it is made by Peck. It is the Gersh devices, basically. They're literally
Ah,
described
yes.
as Gersh devices, but they will be purchased with salvage. So that's cool.
Okay.
So I'm guessing they'll probably be Easter egg related, but literally in the blog post they say you can go inside of it and it'll teleport you to a different area, or it can get suck up zombies and kill them.
Oh yeah, this
So
is gonna be
Gershes,
this is gonna be new Gershes.
which is cool because I hope that means that they're also going to be on Outbreak and different round based maps, because I'm pretty sure this will replace, if they are in the tactical section, which is stim shots, right? The one where
Yeah.
stim shots are. I think I'll stop using them and just use these instead.
I don't
Because
know
these
why. I feel like this is gonna cost a bit more though,
oh,
because
it
of like what
probably
it
will.
does. And I'm thinking like rare salvage, honestly. I
Oh,
think it'll go to the
definitely.
rare salvage section.
Definitely. Definitely.
There's no way they'd let you get this for cheap
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's able to transport you as well.
Yeah. So it's basically the Gershes. It sucks that we don't have them in the box, that kind of stuff anymore. But I guess
Who
it
knows? Maybe
lets.
maybe they might just skip it and say, "Hey, it's a box thing."
No, 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 no. They said in the blog post that
Oh, right. Okay, never mind.
it's craftable.
Using technology from blank, the LT-53, we're not calling it that,
Opens a thing.
absorbs objects into a small radius and
Wait.
teleports them.
Oh, you're reading it from the blog post. Because
My ears.
on the blueprint it says, Colonel found this in Peck's lab. Did you know about this? We could repurpose as a weapon. I will keep sharper eye on Peck. He is up to something. G. He's just like, ayo, my G.
Maybe he's having second thoughts about working for Omega.
That you said sex. I was about to say
Maybe
maybe
he's
he's
thinking about
having.
having sex.
I don't know if I can say that. I don't know if I'll get demonetized because of that. Oh well.
Well,
Hi
Peck
YouTube.
may be having sex in the next map. Good to know.
28 minutes in. Hi YouTube. Thank you for watching.
Let's go. They won't watch this far in. YouTube tech support don't do that. If
Okay.
you made it this far, type Peck sex in the comments.
Yes. One of the biggest things, in my opinion, and one of the most exciting things, and I just made a video on it, and that is Mule Kick, our official
Woo!
perk. And we got to see the perk machine, and holy frick, perk machine is gonna be overpowered.
Perk machine shoots people.
It freaking murders zombies, not people. What do you want about?
What if it's like it's just you gotta be careful being around it, like it could down you as well.
No, 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 no. I think it'll just be shooting. Imagine though, but then again, it shoots left and right. But if you run off, uh, I think that's the most exciting aspect about it. Apart from being able to carry through weapons, yes, people have uh, different mixed feelings about it. Everybody's like, Mule Kick, and there's people, yeah, Mule Kick, and there's people, hell yeah, Mule Kick, and then there's people, what's Mule Kick? But it'll be shooting zombies. So every single time you basically go to buy it, and you have a horde of zombies around you, if they're around the radius of the weapon, it'll blast those zombies. And I hope it's infinite damage, because if you're on high rounds and you need to buy Mule Kick again, kill them zombies, please. Please. And it's cool because we've never seen this on a perk machine, have we?
True. I don't think
Never.
there. No, there hasn't ever been a perk machine that does damage to things.
Or even a
Honestly.
perk machine that does anything like this. Like, apart from shaking, you know?
Oh yeah, like this is the first time a perk machine ever had like an effect that affects
Any
like
zombies game. None of
anything.
them
Yeah.
done this before. And it's, in a way, I don't want to sound like, cringy or whatever, but revolutionary. I hope they implemented
I
more.
imagine if this is successful, yeah, there's going to be more.
It will, because it kills zombies. Like, I'm not saying the other perk machines have to kill zombies, but just have something to them, something cool like this.
Yeah.
Because this is really cool. And it looks like a cactus, which is also pretty cool. Because, it's going with the, like, Western theme, like
Mm.
it always has.
Before it was like
El Burro.
I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. Did it like
It just
it
looked
had something
kind
at the
of,
top of it before? Did it have like a
uh,
donkey or something good for a donkey?
no. I don't think so anyway. Let me look it up. Where's the Mule Kick? Images. Let me pull up an image. No, it had like the Mexican hat thingy. I don't wanna.
Ah, that's what I was thinking of.
And then a mustache and like ammo, and it says Uno Mas and Mule Kick and 10 cents, and that's about it. It was kind of an
Please
underwhelming.
let them please let them carry on the thing they had from BO4, which is that it tells you which weapon is your mule kick weapon.
Oh, definitely.
Please.
That was
Yeah,
implemented
I
in
don't have me guessing because if I'm swapping weapons in and out, I will forget which one.
that was implemented first in Infinite Warfare, which is probably one of the best things they could have
Was
done.
it?
Yes. It first was
Wow.
implemented in Infinite Warfare, and then Black Ops 4 took notes from it, which was pretty cool. Good for them. And it's probably one of the best things possible, in my opinion, because if I can tell which one is the upgraded or which one is Mule Kick, it just makes life so much easier. But I know, like, one of the
Yeah.
biggest complaints with Mule Kick is they don't want to swap through 3 weapons, which is
Just
such a.
tap quick.
I'll be honest, it's a very lazy excuse, and I know multiple
Yeah,
people
that's
have this.
such a non-existent problem.
I'm not going after you guys, please. And I know a few of you who are most likely watching this have this opinion, but it's not that big of a hassle. Just
Honestly, it's
slide
not.
through
Just
them.
just learn to tap your thing 3 times to the two if you're trying to reload cancel. Easy.
That is true, actually. It might be okay. Maybe you know what? I see where they're coming from. It'll be kind of annoying.
Not really. I mean, it's a
Eh,
quick thing to adjust to. It's just
kind of annoying. Um, but today on my video that I have uploaded, a person called Oh My, all credit I guess goes to you because I don't know where you got this information from apart from like data miners. I don't know who, but supposedly the Mule Kick tier lists have leaked, and I don't know if I'm
okay.
allowed to
I'm
cover
going to
them.
call it right now before you say him. The last one, you get a fourth gun.
No.
Damn it.
I'm not saying these are official, and I'm also not saying that these aren't official. We'll find out most likely on Monday. I'm guessing Monday is going to be the day we're going to get a roadmap plus a huge blog post with literally every single bit of information that we need, apart from like spoilers and stuff. But basically, Oh My has said that tier 1 is crafted equipment grants you no, crafted equipment grants an additional equipment if able. Okay, I don't understand that. If able? What? Crafted
Um.
equipment grants an additional equipment if able? Okay, you know what?
Equipment.
After thinking about that, what? If
Maybe like if
able.
you build one thing and you've a spare slot for another, it'll give you another one free.
Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. I guess that kind of makes
Or
sense.
it'll make if you choose to make one, like say you want to make a stem shot and you have the material to make two. Instead of having to press it 2 times, you press it once and it makes two of them.
Oh, that's weird.
I mean that's a time saver, I guess.
Yeah, but it's weird. Tier
It's
2,
weird, yeah.
all
Okay.
enemies have a small chance of drop to drop ammo, which is Bandler Bandit, which is exactly the
Okay,
thing
that's
that
pretty good. Yeah,
I was
that's carrying out
theorizing that.
from carrying on from Outbreak. That's a pretty good one.
And before anybody that is actually watching as well, and you're gonna say that you were able to always do this. No, unfortunately, in normal round-based maps, the only zombies that drop ammo are elites or specials, and the elites are manglers. Mimics, no, that's specials, but the elites are megatons and panzers. In Outbreak, any zombies can do this basically, which I guess Mule Kick will be useless then with this fact on Outbreak. Maybe you'll get more ammo, but ammo is very common. But on round-based maps, this will be very useful in my opinion. Because like if I don't have to
Oh
go
yeah.
buy ammo for my triple pack a punch ray gun that costs 10,000 essence, then I'm gonna take that, you know? Like if you're gonna drop me ammo, hell yeah, I'll be happy about that.
I'm thinking it's a small chance though, like just to balance it out. Like it'll be like
Well, it says have a small chance.
yeah, I'm thinking like 10% maybe or like 5%.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, I'm hyped for that because even when we do the fire-based Z high run strategy, which we can actually attempt again when the new health cap comes out, which we'll talk about later,
Ooh.
because it'll be probably easier. Sometimes we just run out of ammo, even with all the manglers and the elites. It'll be still nice to get even extra. And I wonder if that means that you will drop the ammo they drop, other players can also pick up.
Well, I imagine it's just a universal thing.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, by the way, the base version has officially also been confirmed to just give you 3 weapons. That's the base
Whoa.
version. That's why I don't think, because none of these tiers are also telling you which one is the Mule Kick. I think that should just be overall the basic thing. This does not have to be a tier upgrade or even said. This should always be with Mule Kick. Like, let's say Jug always gives you more health, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Because at this point, just let me know which gun is my freaking Mule Kick. Don't let me choose, but that's the last. Okay, no, doesn't matter. Tier 3, stowed weapons slowly refill ammo from stock. I don't know how to feel about that.
Okay. That sounds good.
So does that mean that if you wait,
You empty a mag, right? You
okay,
shoot all the ammo currently in like I say your AK. You swap it out to your ray gun.
but that means you don't
Slowly.
reload. So you specifically don't have to reload. But
Yeah.
I always
Well, like
reload.
it no, but it filled no. It's just like if you're in a rush, like say you're just trying to kill something really quick.
I'm thinking of these tier upgrades. They suck.
No, think of like you're fighting Orda and like you're rushing to your guns, for
I
example,
guess that's cool. I
and
think
like that could be helpful.
the only cool one is the fact that I can carry through weapons, which is really all that matters to me, and the ammo thing. But that sucks. I
I think
always
that one's
reload
pretty
them.
good. I'm not gonna lie. I think that one's pretty good.
I always reload them though. I don't know.
I guess just it'll save you time on reloading.
Yeah, I guess. But it's like a habit of just non-stop reloading. Uh Tier 4, 25% chance to keep non-retrievable equipment when used. Also a bit confused on that one. What?
Wait, say it again.
25% chance to keep non-retrievable equipment when used.
That is stuff like it's not talking about the tomahawks. Like tomahawk you throw, you can pick it back up.
Yeah?
That's talking more like grenades and stuff. Because once you throw a grenade, you can't get it back. Once you throw a C4 and you blow it up, you can't get it back.
Okay.
Like there's a 25% chance you throw that grenade, you'll still have the grenade in your inventory.
Oh, so it just never uses it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I guess that's pretty useful. Well, actually, no, that would be very useful, especially with the equipment stuff is actually makes sense with the new Gershes. Hell,
Yeah,
if I can craft
have to use a Gersh.
if I can craft 2 Gershes with just one, click, hell yeah. And if I can retrieve it at the same time, like, not use it, okay, you know what? I'm kind of all for it now thinking
Yeah, like
about
you basically
Gershes.
have 3 Gershes.
Yeah, I think well, we don't know what the limit
Or
of
even
carrying them is.
4.
Yeah, we don't know how many we can carry.
6.
Probably like
10.
how many grenades can we carry? Like 4? Yeah, I'm guessing 4. How many
4, 5.
Gershes? 4 Gershes.
If it's it could be anything from 3 to 5.
Really? In like older CODs, like Black Ops 3
Oh,
and
older cards, it was
Black Ops 1?
maximum was 3, but this one I
That
know
was
it can go up
4.
to 5 depending on what type of grenade it is.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah, like you can carry like I think it's 5 frag grenades, 5 tomahawks.
Oh, now I remember. And what was not the
I know C4 is
EMP?
limited to is C4 limited to 3 or does it go higher? I can't remember off the
I
top of my head.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know as well.
I
Interesting.
think it's just I think it's is it 3? Yeah, it's 3. It's 3. Never mind. It is 3 because you can only craft 3.
Yeah, interesting. And the last one, third primary weapon is recovered repurchasing Mule Kick. So basically, if you lose Mule Kick, you lose your weapon, you go back to buy it, you still keep your weapon.
Oh my god, that's a lifesaver.
Yeah. So if you have a wonder
That's
weapon,
oh, oh my god.
if it's true, that's pretty pog. Pretty huge pog,
That's
not gonna lie.
like you could strategize that, right? Where like say you have ray gun or
Yeah.
like the new wonder weapon stuff as your mule kick gun. You go down anytime, you go back to buy it, boom, instantly have it back. And I assume it's gonna be pack a punch as well. It'll save your pack a
I
punch.
hope.
That's amazing.
Even if it doesn't, like if it is a ray gun.
But even if it doesn't, that's still really good.
Yeah.
Like, cause then if you go down and like you die out, you could just go to mule kick machine first thing after like getting jug or whatever, or still just run for first thing. That's a free gun.
Yeah. It's actually pretty cool.
I was hoping that they were going to incorporate double tap into this, but honestly, at kidding those, I think they're pretty good in their own right.
Yeah, you have to really think of it with the Gershes and stuff. We don't know if these are true though. They seem very true. I think it's DK Dynamite, the YouTuber. I don't know who that is, but I think I saw like a news article on the internet as well that was talking about these upgrades or stuff. To be honest, I don't know, but Oh My said he got it from it's what the data miners got from the game files and leaked it on Twitter. So
I mean, if it's real, great. If it's fake, then I mean, good troll.
I think they could do better with some of them though.
I don't know.
The
I think it's pretty
the
fine. It seems pretty fine.
stowed weapon, the tier 3, the stowed weapon stuff, that's kind of for
I
me
don't
anyway.
mind that. I think that's good. Like, say, if you're running an SMG LMG combo, like you use all the ammo on your SMG, you swap the
I guess
LMG.
the
While you're
LMG,
firing the
because
LMG,
yeah, the LMGs take
you
forever
like
to
your
reload.
yeah. By the time you get to your SMG, it's fully refilled. You don't have to worry about reloading.
Yeah, the LMGs take forever to reload, I guess. Maybe if the wonder weapon takes forever to reload, that would be a strat.
Yeah.
Then I'd have to get to I don't know. It's just weird. I feel weird about that. I didn't really fully read them because I was like, we can talk about them on podcast. I'm all for the last one. I'm all for the ammo one, and I'm kind of 50-50 with the craftable, and I'm kind of just not for the refill
Oh,
ammo.
I'm 100% for the level 5 one.
But I
Would
am
like
1 billion% for just the basic version of letting me carry 3 weapons. I am super hyped for that. Super hyped. Uh, but yeah, so that's Mule Kick. We talked about the perk machine itself. We talked about the skill upgrades. Don't know if they're true. Again, need to specify. Most likely true. I will cover them on a video. Uh, an interesting question I have. Do you
okay.
think we'll see a new ammo mod or a field upgrade still, potentially?
Yes.
Really?
I
I
can
don't think we
I
will.
mean field upgrade, not maybe not ammo mod. I feel like we could see a new field upgrade
I think
just
there's
because
one field upgrade
they are
still
big on
missing.
yeah,
It's like
they
an
are big on
electric
adding the
one.
field upgrades.
I think they
I
might
could see
leave it
that.
for season 5, which is in
Ammo
August.
mods, I can't think of like a new ammo mod they do
Firework!
because I think
Firework, just bring it back, please. Please. It was so fun.
personally, I'm 100% for Napalm Blast. Napalm Blast is the best one in the game, from my opinion, currently.
You sure? Was it not the other
Being
one? Because remember you made this mistake last time as well.
no, last time I said it was fucking not the fire one. I was wrong. It's Napalm Blast and Mod Pod. The one that just you're able to shoot a bullet and you can get rid of like it makes a bunch of explosions that can completely
You're
destroy armor.
you're still naming the wrong one, dude.
What? It's Shatter, bro, for God's sake.
That's what I said. Are you sure?
Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking.
Oh.
Napalm, I'm thinking that. Oh my God, Shatter Blast. Shatter Blast is the one I'm on. God, I can't. Why am I thinking it's a Napalm
I
Blast?
don't know. That's what I was like. Are you sure about that?
Oh, I was confident.
Oh.
No, dude, it's Napalm Blast.
That's just funny.
Oh, but no. I knew you said Napalm. Again, Shatter Blast is the one right now.
I don't like it.
Damn, you're wrong.
I think the best one's brain rot or cryo. Honestly,
Oh well, brain rot's always going to be good.
yeah. Deadwire, man.
That's just a no-brainer, honestly. Like
Deadwire
brain rot,
still ass.
pretty
Deadwire out here, freaking probably one of the greatest things that came to Cold War. Just ended up just poo poo pee pee. And there's still rumors and leaks that we're gonna be getting tier 6 and 7, which is insane. I don't know how
Tier six
true
and
that is.
seven.
Yeah, I don't know. This was leaked ages ago, and people are still going off of it. I think that's saved up for season 5, mid season
That
5, because I think
that
season 6 we're gonna get the last map most likely, which will be just
honestly, I can't see them adding on like a level 7. I could see them get putting on level 6.
yeah, maybe just one more, which would just be enough. Because
Yep.
like, if I have to go through collecting crystals to upgrade the
If I have to
goddamn,
play like 50, like round 30, 40, 50 games just to upgrade one perk, I'm coming to Treyarch's house and I'm slapping the hell out of him.
like, uh, Lego Unlocked, he's now going for Dark Ether again, and like, he said it himself.
Again.
Yeah, on a different account. Crazy, I know.
Oh, good lord.
But he said it himself. He forgot how long it takes to upgrade the damn skill tiers. And that made me realize, yeah, it took me 2 weeks, man.
It
Two
does.
whole ass weeks to
Like
upgrade
the first
everything.
three go pretty fast. I won't lie.
And they
The
dropped it
first
with
three you can do pretty
Outbreak. It
fast.
was insane.
But then it's like you get to 5. Good luck.
Dude, season 2 dropped with so much content that I don't think they should have dropped that at once. I think they should have saved the upgrading of skill tiers potentially to season 3, since season 3 started off pretty slow. Was it season 3 Reloaded that we got the first Outbreak Easter egg? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and that would
Yes.
have perfectly aligned. And then, like, it would have just continuously had content. But season 3 just started off, and it was kind of like, well, there's nothing to do, you know? You're telling us there's going to be an Outbreak Easter egg, but it's not out, you know? Because they said that it was going to be out with. I'm pretty sure this map was supposed to come out way earlier, but, they were just a bit delayed with everything, which is a big shame. A big shame.
It's fine. We still love him.
Of course. Treyarch, best boys and girls. Studio. Oh, Treyarch just actually tweeted.
Yo, what did they
They
say?
just retweeted somebody made a plushie of the bunny from the game. Who made it? Just show it
Yo.
credit. Uh Agarthia says, I'm sorry if I butchered the name. What else? Oh yeah, I guess the biggest question before we move on to the last topic with the health caps and everything else with the blog post. Do you think MAUER will be a good map?
Yes.
Do you think it'll be a top 10 map with every single map ever?
Maybe a top 10. I'd have to play it first. I can't say just based
I
off
know,
the
I
strength
know,
it
I
will
know,
be.
I know. It's a big
But
question.
I think it will. I hope it is a good map. I really hope it is because I like the look of it.
Yeah,
I really do.
I think this map will be probably one of the best ones on the game. Even though, as I said at the beginning, I still feel like it is a bit like Shaolin Shuffle. I just have these weird feelings. But probably when I play it, it'll just feel like Cold War, which I love. I love the way Cold War feels with zombies, the mechanics and everything. So, in my honest opinion, Mauer or Toten will be probably better than Firebase Z. Every day I'm now realizing I just don't like Firebase Z.
Man, how can you
Firebase,
be so wrong?
I don't know, man. D Machine
Firebase is great.
it's good, but it's not that good, you know?
I don't
It's
know. I
just
find Game
the
Machine a bit more boring than Firebase, in my opinion.
it's just the coloring on Firebase, the fact that you have to turn on power with fifth, like, oh, it takes so long. Like, I get it, Drag. We asked for a bit of challenge, but I want a challenge, not just time consumption. And then I don't know. I think it's also because D Machine has the ray gun and the DIE. There's just two different wonder weapons. It looks so much nicer. It has knockdown totem strategy. I just love D Machine. I love
Yeah,
it.
fair.
But yeah, Mauer. Back to the Mauer topic. Uh, with our boy Klaus, the introduction of Gersh's, the introduction of Mule Kick, the introduction of the weird Tempest looking things that we still haven't talked about, but I guess what's there to talk about? They're just crystallized zombies that are red and I think are going to be the new dog rounds. Uh, to the
Maybe they're like
location.
unstable tempests.
Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. To
Tempests on crack.
Grim Reaper looking dude. There's just so much in this map that like is getting me so excited to play it. I cannot wait. I will stay up till 5 in the morning when it drops. I will be streaming it. I will be reacting to it, and then I'll spend the whole last day making videos. And I'm gonna spend the rest of the day then looking for the Easter egg, which I don't know what's gonna happen with the Easter egg, like as in who I'm gonna be hunting it with. But we'll see when that comes around. You know, man, it's good to be a zombies fan. It took us frick out of months, but it's a good time to be a zombies fan. Do you have any big opinions about MAUER in general?
Uh, I want to be hit by one of the trains to see what happens.
That's a good test. Can't
And
wait to
also,
steal that for a video.
if Kravchenko turns around and betrays us and kills Raptor 1, I will personally find out where he lives. I
Actually,
promise you that.
we didn't talk about the story, but there's not much to talk about it apart from Valentina big poopy head, and we have to take her down. It's not Samantha
Valentina,
Maxis. It's
big
Valentina.
stupid. Yeah, Samantha, I don't think Samantha's going to be in this one.
Yeah.
Maybe she might be talking on the radio, but that's about it.
Yeah. Okay, and the last topic that we should just fly through really quick, not to make this any much longer,
Zoom.
and that is the reduced health cap, Big Pog.
Let's go!
So
Because the
basically,
old one, too much.
I'm pretty sure it's 80,000 or 60,000 now, health cap wise, percent damage. So zombies reduced to 100% at high rounds, down from 300%, which is huge.
Thank God.
Specials reduced to 50% at high rounds, down from 100%. Elites reduced to 25% at high rounds, down from 100%. And whatever HVTs are, reduced to 10% at high rounds, down from 100%. Mind blowing. On top of this, they're also reducing the health of armor from medium to heavy zombies by 30%. The buffing sniper rifle critical damage multipliers, stock ammo, and max damage. Huge pog because snipers are sucking right now. Buffed melee weapon pack-a-punch and triple pack-a-punch damage multipliers. And equipment support and field upgrades like Frost Blast, Energy Mine will scale their damage evenly with this update. Equipment and support will now be much more consistent in their ability to kill zombies, and lethal equipment and ground-based support will see an increase in damage in many instances. Basically, you'll be really overpowered now, which I love, because why did you change it, Treyarch? I think they noticed there was a huge drop in player bases now, because this was a terrible addition to make it so difficult that even the hardcore high rounders found it hard, man. It was such a stupid addition on their behalf.
I think maybe at the time they just felt that maybe Ring of Fire was too powerful, and rather than nerf it, they thought they did just the zombies, but just
I think they listened to the wrong percentage of the fan base. They listened not to the
yeah.
casuals, not to the people that just enjoy playing it, but to the hardcore people heads that were like, it's too easy. I can hit around 100 in an hour. Well, okay. Other people take 2 hours.
Damn, that's crazy. Who cares?
Even though I'm pretty sure those same people are now like, oh my god, it takes my whole last day to get my
Now the
high round.
zombies are too hard. You asked for this.
But no, I'm pretty sure
Like,
they were
sure,
like,
you can say it's too. You could say it's a bit easier in this game to hit around 100 than other ones. But I mean, like, man,
we needed that, you know. We needed a
it's a
bit of
PVE mode. It's not
exactly.
competitive.
Why were
Who
they?
cares?
Why were they doing this to a PVE mode? That's another huge thing. Why? Why to a
That
PVE mode?
and also because it's locked behind a Dark Ops thing. And like, it's not like you can just wake up and be like, time to get around 100. It was still a little bit hard beforehand.
Yeah,
You could still mess up really bad.
I attempted it solo. I
It's
failed. Oh Jesus,
it's
I
not like you
failed.
just wake up, be like, time to hit around 100, and then they do it. Maybe there's some people who do that. Whoop-de-doo. Good for them. But then there's
Like
other people. They struggle to get past around 30, around 40.
getting around 100 was still a pretty exciting thing. I saw on our Discord server. If you haven't joined it and you're still watching, we'll join it. Link in the description. But I remember getting like screenshots of people, and they're like, "Hey, finally got my round 100 and stuff." I was going on Reddit, and people are like, "It took me 4 hours, but I finally got it with like 4 players and stuff." And I was
Hell
so
yeah.
happy. There was no need to change it. Thank God we're going back down. It's gonna be so fun again.
And also just like the way they changed it was so drastic.
Yeah,
And
way
also
too
just
big of a
because
change. Way too
they
big.
didn't scale any of the weapons for like all the weapons were the same damage.
Yeah, way too
Like
big of a change.
what? I thought like after a while it was just because they were going to put in double tap. I thought that was going to be the big
Yeah,
twist
yeah,
because they're like, oh hey, now you have reasons for double tap to exist. And I was like,
yeah.
oh okay, that makes sense. But then I kind of thought they were going to add it after they announced it's going back down, which I'm happy it's going back down.
But
But I
another,
guess
yeah,
I guess it means that we won't be seeing double tap for a good while. I know it's meant to be on like one of those multiplayer maps or whatever,
yeah.
but I think
But
honestly we won't see it
that's
until like the next map. Honestly,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure that as well. There's still the two perks, PhD and double tap. I think they might have noticed the huge fan base backlash slash hype for double tap, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the next perk. So don't worry.
yeah, like when they revealed like double, not double tap, mule
Mule
kick
kick. It was a bit
on, I think it
mixed last Friday for
was
us,
yeah, yeah when they revealed
just
this,
before
the
4th of July.
most of the comments are just I thought it was gonna be double tap.
Yeah, everybody had their hopes up, and I get it. There were people like me as well that were making videos saying it's double tap and stuff like that. Even though I never specifically said it's going to be double tap, I was like, well, it's most likely going to be it. But that was mainly because of the health cap. I'm
Yeah,
happy
it's
it's
so
Mule Kick though. I'm happy with Mule
it's
Kick.
okay for people to be wrong.
Yeah, guys, I'm just another human being. I'm just like
Well,
you
not
guys.
not Philly Z. He's just a robot at this point. You
Philly
can just
Z
send hate to it. Don't matter.
gotta
Please
make
don't
every
actually.
single
That's bad.
video, and every single video he makes has to be 100% true, no wrong inform. Even though I never got hate for it though. I literally never did. I never had a person that went, "Oh my god, you told me it was gonna be double tap," which is pretty cool. Thank you guys.
You told me it's gonna be done. What the fuck?
Shut the fuck up. But I was gonna say another interesting thing is they're not reverting the different weapon damage buffs that they did, like the huge ones, the really good ones with the headshot damage. So we're gonna have really powerful guns, which is
Hell
cool.
yeah! And also, speaking of powerful guns, just
Hey,
one last final thing.
oh,
The wall
dynamic
rarities are
wall
gonna be upgrading as
buys.
well. This is actually pretty good.
Yep,
As someone who very rarely used them, I think it makes them a lot more viable.
yep. Yeah,
Now,
dynamic
will
wall
I
buys.
will I use them a lot more? Probably not, but it's still really cool for people
Yeah,
who do.
yeah. If you're like our friend
If you're
Denny
one of the
Sausages, that
if you're one
spent
of the
like 50,
5 people who use them, well
our
done.
our one of our friends, Denny Sausages, he first experience on this game, he from what I've
Oh,
heard,
fuck's sake.
wanted to buy the wall buy weapon ammo like you used to be able in the past, but instead he bought like 50 weapons and they were all just
He
below him.
bought 10 guns. They were all behind him on the floor, and he was wondering why he wasn't getting more ammo. I nearly had a stroke.
Rookie mistakes. But yeah, dynamic wall buys in all round based zombie maps starting with season 4 reloaded. Wall buy weapons will have a chance of increase in rarity at the end of every 5th round, all the way up to legendary. As the rounds go up, now you'll have more weapon options to choose from. Which is interesting because I'm pretty sure that is actually on Outbreak. It's always been on Outbreak, but not
Yeah, I
every
have
5th
noticed that on
round.
Outbreak before,
I think it's just
where it's like
every
all the walls become like legendary.
yeah, every single time we went higher and higher, the wall rarity, I'm pretty sure, changed in most locations.
Yes, I think it's a cool thing to implement into this because
You
I
know,
think it's needed. It would
yeah,
make respawning back not so much of a pain. Like you wouldn't have to spin the box for it. Instead, you just be like, "Oh, wall gun.
yeah, D Machina, Gallo on the wall, which is the best weapon currently in the game. I
Oh,
wonder what will
legendary
change,
Gallo."
and get the red legendary Gallo. Hell yeah. Whatever the other weapon will be the meta, you'll be able to, for example, the Krieg in D Machina. There's a Howler on Firebase. I guess the Magnum. You know, you'll just be able to get pretty high rarity loot every 5th round. So how many rounds would that be? Like 30? How many rarities do we have? We have green.
Uh,
But that's
there's no white wall buy, right?
I don't know.
I don't think there. I think it's just on D Machine.
But
I
do
think
you
there's a
think does that
disco.
mean the wall buys will no longer be there rarity that they start off? They all start off with green.
No, I do think there is one that starts off as white, but it's in D Machina.
No, but what I mean, because of this change, do you think, for example, let's say the Gallo again, which is blue rarity, do you think it will now start off with green because of every fifth round will increase? Because that
Oh
means
no,
that the blue
I
rarity will
imagine.
become purple faster and then legendary faster.
Yeah, that might just be a thing.
Huh.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would make them all green. I think they would stay the ones they are. Now, maybe it could be a thing where it doesn't get upgraded until level 10 instead of level 5
Yeah.
because it would be green going to blue.
Yeah.
It might like say if there's a purple wall by, it might you have to wait like a good while in the game for it to go orange. Like maybe they all have a chance to go orange around the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be a thing. I don't think it's going to be a case where one's going to be orange and the other one's going to only be blue. I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's hype. You know, there's a lot of stuff being implemented into this
Shout
game
out to
now.
my wall by gamers.
Hell yeah. We used to draw wall buys in Bury that I never played.
Back in my day, we had to fucking get chalk.
Yes, and draw our A94. Yes.
God, I fucking
Yes.
miss the N94.
Yes. I recently found out it's actually a Modern Warfare, which I didn't know about. I wonder if it'll be in
What?
Cold War. Yeah. You shouldn't have
Uh,
sold Modern Warfare. Guys, he sold Modern Warfare. What a loser.
I made the right choice.
Anyway, guys, we tried to cover everything. I'm pretty sure we covered Klaus, we covered the map, we covered the traps, we covered the perk, we covered the skill gap or skill gap, health gap, skill. What am I trying to say? Stroke, elites, weird dogs. We never fully went over, but that's just because I don't. Yeah, whatever. Crystal zombies, crystal meth zombies.
Crystal
Uh,
Dog.
dog with a butter dog.
What the dog?
No Kino, no dogs hype. Hell yeah, let's go. No annoying doggies. Maybe these new ones will be
Yeah.
annoying. We don't know everything. Obviously, the map isn't coming out for another few days, but this will be going up on the Saturday. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you've made it this far, thank you. We both really appreciate it.
Can I say one more thing?
No.
Damn.
Yeah, go on.
TED stands for Technical Elaborate Driving Droid.
Oh, damn. Don't remember asking.
No.